This is Professor White. Today we will learn how to multiply real numbers. So let's get going. Okay, real numbers have signs in them, so make sure you remember how this works out. When you multiply two positive numbers, you get positive. Two negative, you get positive. When negative and a positive, or negative and a positive that way, is going to give you a negative. All right, so let's look at it. When there is no sign, that means they're both positive. When I multiply these two, I get 8.75, and that's positive. Positive, negative, that's negative 8.75. How about negative, positive that way? That's negative. And two like ones is going to give me positive. So in other words, when the signs are like, they're both the same, you get positive. One is different. So this is again for two numbers. So they're going to end up negative. All right. What happens when I have signed fractions? Okay, well, you do it the same way. Negative, positive. You multiply the bottom. That's 20. You multiply the top. That's 3. And this one, negative, positive, it's going to have a negative. Now, watch. I can put that negative also here. Or I can put that negative in front of it. So make sure that you know how to do that. And don't be confused when you see one way or another. Upstairs, downstairs, or in front of it. What happens when I do two negative numbers? I'm going to get a positive number. Multiply across. Multiply across, and you got a positive answer. Okay. How about mixed numbers? Remember, you don't like multiplying mixed numbers. When they are signed, you again pay attention to the sign. Two negative will give me a positive, but I don't like multiplying mixed numbers, so I'm going to go and change them into improper fractions. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3, 11. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1, that's 6. And that's a negative. 2 negative will give me a positive. Now watch. Multiply across. Multiply across. Okay? Now, let's go see, I can actually simplify this. 66 divided by 2, that's 33. 20 divided by 2, that's 10. Or I can even go to a mixed number. 33 to 10, there are 3 tens in 33, so 3, and the remainder is 3. So you can also write it like that. So watch how many different ways I wrote this. This way, but I need to simplify this way or this way. These two are both acceptable. What happens when I have a fraction and a mixed number? So this one is negative, so you're going to get a negative answer. But this one I don't like because that is a mixed number. Change it into an improper fraction. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1, that's 6. And that's negative. And you're multiplying with 3/4. Let's see if I can simplify before I multiply. That's another trick I can do. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And guess what? Now I have 3 and 3, that's 9. 2 and 5, that's 10. And guess what? One of them was negative, so I'm going to end up with a negative answer. I can put it up. I can put it up front. Or I can put it in the denominator. They're all acceptable answers.